Why are you cleaning? Dude, you never clean.
Dude, okay, so like I came in this morning and Pat left me this message. We have like a rich investor dude coming in like 10 minutes, so we need to clean like now.
Dude, if we're gonna clean, I gotta change this shirt. I'm not cleaning in this shirt.
Here's what I need. A laptop, a digital watch, a cell phone, and a tuna fish sandwich.
I'm gonna be the king of the voiceover show!
Hello everybody and welcome back to the voiceover show. As usual, I'm Lenny, and as usual, that's Xavier.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Creator Spotlight.
Hey Xavier, did you know that when I was growing up, I always wanted to be a robot?
I had no idea.
Yeah, Gigantor was like my hero. And speaking of robots, we got somebody with us today who makes robots.
Today, we have the owner and founder of Robot Costumes USA. You may have seen his work at all the cons, especially Dragon Con. Guys, welcome Jeff Leininger.
Donald, listen, I really, sir, no disrespect, but I really need to go. All right, thank you, sir. Hey guys, sorry about that. Hey,
How's it going,
good,
man?
man.
Thanks for
Really
hanging
good.
out
Hello,
with us.
Jeff.
How's it going?
Hi.
Gosh, wow.
Jeff, how are you doing today?
Doing good. You know, if you don't call him back, they send people to my house.
Heard
you know,
about
so
that.
I have to call him back. So.
Rumor has it.
Yeah, good.
Allegedly.
Let's,
So, do you want to just jump right into it?
sure, go ahead. Whatever you got.
Okay,
Shoot.
we like to get the obvious questions out of the way first. So, robot costumes.
Yeah.
Of all things to do, you decided to make robot costumes. How does somebody get into that? How did you get into that?
Well, that's always a very popular question. One of the reasons why I got into basically the costume business was I was in love with a bartender. And she was at a club where they actually give away prizes for the best costume contest, you know, the best costume. So I said, well, I'm going to make the best. So, to impress her, I made a costume, went to the costume contest, won it, and then a guy approached me after the contest and says, hey, I want to buy your costume. So I walked out of there with $2,000 and I forgot all about her.
Wow, that's a crazy story.
Wow,
So that's been the start.
that's how you got into this.
Yep, that's how I got to do it.
All right, so this isn't the second question, but was the bartender impressed?
I never saw her after that. I took the money and I left. And,
Okay,
yeah,
all
it's
right.
like-
So the next question, all right, so have you built your favorite suit yet, or do you plan on doing it?
Well, yeah, I did. I mean, I built Optimus Prime for Hasbro about 6 years ago.
Okay.
And that was probably my favorite. I mean, he stood 9 foot tall, so it was a pretty big.
9 feet?
Yeah.
That's bigger than our set.
Yeah.
Correct, yeah.
Wow.
Stilts?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
definitely.
What's it like to wear that thing?
Well, at first it's a little uncomfortable, but as you get used to it and you get moving, it's all about momentum, and it's pretty much an easy thing to do once you get used to it. Yeah.
So is it like that with all your costumes? How comfortable are they to wear?
Well, you know, everything is made out of ABS plastic. So we started doing plastics probably going on 12 years ago now. So we went from fiberglass, which our costumes varied between maybe 35 to 40 pounds out of fiberglass. However, once we switched to plastic, we got down to 16 pounds. So 16 pounds is nothing on your body. Yeah.
Wow, that's a good distribution too. That's nothing,
Nothing.
literally. All right.
So, who buys your suits? Like, who have you made suits for?
Well, we've made suits for Hasbro, Samsung, Disney, Universal.
Disney?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we have them walking around the parks. Most of our business is the theme park industry. I started in the theme park business. So I was a subcontractor for Disney, and I was a subcontractor for Universal Studios. So they started pushing me for lighter and lighter costumes, more impressive costumes. So that's my niche, is the theme park industry is a majority of our sales.
Oh wow. So how does someone get a suit from Robot Costumes USA?
Well, it's pretty simple. I mean, you save your money for one. You know, use a couple of credit cards, maybe do some financing,
All right.
and just go to robotcostumesusa.com.
That's that easy.
It's that easy.
That's
you know,
awesome.
Jeff, we're buddies here. You couldn't give us a discount, would you?
Is there like a promo code for the voiceover show?
Absolutely. Every time somebody calls and asks for a discount, I charge double.
Oh.
Oh,
all right.
okay.
Having said
And
that,
then I
so-
back it off 50%.
Yeah, I like your style.
See?
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna have much more with Jeff here, so stay tuned. We'll see you in a minute.
Hey, do you like shirts? We've got shirts. Right now at thevoiceovershow.com/store, you can pick up one of our great shirt designs. We have sales on a fairly regular basis, and new designs are always being worked on behind the scenes. But these designs aren't just limited to shirts, you know. You can get them on laptop cases, phone cases, hey, even a mug if you want to. Go grab one for yourself, grab one for your friends, grab one for your dog. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. Again, that's thevoiceovershow.com/store. All right, enough of that, back to the show.
Jeff invited us to his shop in St. Augustine, Florida. Check this out.
Hello, everybody. We're here at St. Augustine, Florida at Robot Costumes USA.
Yeah, we're here with Jeff Leininger. What's up, man?
It's going good, man. How's everything going out there?
It's going pretty good. We're very excited. He's going to take us on a tour, and we're going to check out everything going on inside here.
Come, join us. Now, this is the first step of the process where they take these pieces here and they put a layer of plastic over them. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. So what we've got is we've got a plug here. This is actually Genji's, the back of Genji's leg. And so this is made out of wood, Bondo, and put on a board. And then we've got one of the vacuum form machines that we have here behind us that will vacuum form this piece.
Interesting. Can we see
we can
how it
actually
works?
Start it. So it's as easy as just basically just push the button and
Can we push the button? Ah!
and he's gonna seal that up. So as that's inside, it's 1400 degrees, melting the ABS plastic as we're talking, and it gets to a certain point, about 80 seconds, and then the machine will come out. And actually, this machine pushes the plastic up, and there's a huge tank down here that compresses all the air, and this thing pulls a lot of pressure. Now the fan comes on, it's gonna cool the part, and within seconds, it's cooled to the touch. So I can touch it now, even though that used to be about 400 or 500 degrees. Now I can touch it, and the part will just pop right out of here. Again, this pressurizes and it vacuums at the same time. So it's just a neat little feature.
That's wild.
Parts down there. One. Solid.
Wow, that's awesome.
So that saves us a lot of production time, allows us to produce lightweight, cheap, and inexpensive way to produce a product.
So, Jeff, is this Deadpool?
Yeah, that actually is Deadpool. We're going to be making 500 of those for Marvel.
Wow, for Marvel. That's
Yeah.
incredible. So where are we? Tell us where we are
All
right
right,
now.
so we're in Bay 1. Bay 1 is basically the dirty bay. This is where everything starts off, where we create all the plugs and molds for each particular costume that we have in production. So everything is done here. This is the basic start of what we do. So what happens is the designs come in here to our sculptors, our woodworkers, and they create the plugs for them to be able to make the part.
That's awesome. And I noticed it says robot costumes, but these aren't costumes. These are like suits. These are like legitimate suits.
Yeah, they're
Right?
definitely suits. They're
Okay.
definitely suits.
Had,
Yeah.
to, had to put that out there,
Yeah.
guys. Absolutely.
Now, this is the painting area where all the costumes get painted, and they're in the process of painting a Genji suit.
All right, so the painting process, everything comes in. Again, it's vacuum formed plastic. It's prepped, it's sanded. It comes in here. The painter primes it, gets the first layer of paint on. and then he has to tape off the sections that he wants to make sure that he has a separation for the next color, and then it's all clear coated after that. Sits in here, heats, cures, and then goes out to assembly after that.
Nice.
That's crazy. So everything here, like every piece is done by hand, piece by piece.
Absolutely, yep.
That's incredible, man.
Yeah, man.
Old school. I like that. Working. I can dig it.
So behind us is kind of the robot boneyard, where all the costumes that no longer have been produced as a certain way go.
Yeah, so what they are is I've been in business for 17 years, started out producing costumes for Universal and Disney. So when I first started, this is just a collective of old costume parts and molds and all different types of things that I sometimes resort back to because somebody will give me a current design and I'll go, wait a minute, that's just like Optimus Prime's legs. And we'll use those. So this is kind of where I get my inspiration from. I kind of sit here every once in a while and I grab, there's Iron Man on the shelf over there, Bumblebee up there, some Stormtroopers. It's all kinds of different things, yeah.
So gone but not forgotten.
That's correct, yes. Never throw anything away. You always can go back to it.
So we're here in the costume assembly area, and this right here is a piece of Genji, his Olympic skin from Overwatch. You got Overwatch.
Yeah, that was pretty. That's a great project for sure. So when they gave us only a week notice to change the skin, and so it was quite of a task to be able to do that. But these are the kind of challenges we love,
Yeah, absolutely. This came out amazing.
Yeah.
So what goes down here at assembly? Tell us all about it.
Okay, so everything comes out of the paint booth ready to go. Cure time gets over here. Then everything. These are all the hardware, the lighting, the trim. Everything is put together, bolted together. So now you have a solid piece of costume when it's done. Because these are about 8 different pieces on here.
All right, guys, we're here at what seems like the last step in the process, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the final phase. So everything is brought over here and getting ready to ship out to the client. And Lenny's sitting here with the Carbon X model on. This is one of our original models. It's all been done. Got added the graphics, added the lens. Everything is ready to be shipped out. Strong. I can punch them. You can hit them. Anything you want to do.
So
and
cool,
it's ready to go,
man. We just want to thank you so much, Jeff, for having us here. This was unlike anything I've ever done. This was too cool. Never in my life did I think I'd be wearing robot forearms.
Thank you for bringing us around. Thank you for letting us wear it.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Anytime.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you next time.
You know what keeps going through my head? Where's my sandwich?
Hey everybody, we're here with Hunter, Jeff's son, and he has something really cool to show us.
So Hunter has created one of the coolest pop culture products that I've seen in a very long time using his dad's facility.
Yeah, so how I created was at a bunch of cons that we go to, I used to carry these like crappy backpacks that would just fall apart, but I wanted to fit in because my dad would always be in a costume. So I created a completely hard shell waterproof backpack that's fully customizable to any character that you want. My personal favorite is Deadpool, so I created this one.
Look at these things, man. These things look durable. Tell us all about this, please.
Well, so using the equipment that we have there, these are built exactly the same way as we build our costumes. So it's 100% ABS plastic. So it's just like a car bumper, okay? And it's completely customizable, meaning if you want silver, you want green, you want black, you just pick the colors, and then you can correspond it to whatever pop culture icon that's your favorite. So I like the Joker, and obviously you have I think that's a Destiny.
Destiny,
We
yeah.
got Harley
and
Davidson over
look,
here.
Harley Davidson.
This is crazy. I could see if like you were at a con wearing a black and white one, I imagine you just finished changing out of your Stormtrooper costume because these are just too cool. That's what they remind me of.
Yeah, that's the large, so
Yeah.
it holds a lot. He's got the smaller one back there. We're working on even a girl size, a lot smaller.
Oh, wow.
They range, and they only start at $99.
Wow.
So
awesome.
we're going to start introducing these here in the next couple of months at a couple of different cons around Florida.
You pay more for luggage than for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially for what it does. These are waterproof, right?
Yeah, I mean, it rains right on top of this. No water's gonna get inside here.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, that's
it just
crazy.
opens up, put your stuff inside, close the lid, you're ready to go.
Now, how come that one has a handy little thing over there? What's
that's
that for?
a charger. So you put your charging port in there, and you just run your charger in there for your phone. Yep.
Amazing.
Yeah, man.
This is too cool. So, how do you get one of these?
Oh well, it's easy. Capax.com.
KAPACKS.com.
That's it. Kick-ass packs.
Ooh.
These are definitely
Kick ass.
yeah.
We had a lot of fun here today. Thank you all so much for coming on our show and for being on Creator Spotlight.
Absolutely. We enjoyed it. See you in the next con.
We'll be there.
Hey, man. Thanks for coming through, man. It was a really good time.